Don't open Discord, just ignore it.
So,
I think I should be live.
Oh?
charisma modifier plus half your paladin level.
I feel
Round it down. Okay.
sorry.
I'm
it's
opening.
tired.
I'm opening your Twitch.
Oh,
It's okay. I hear you had like family or something. Oh wait, that might be Maple.
no,
I think that was Maple actually.
No,
That was Maple.
that was me. No, I just cried because damn, I can't believe there's you guys are cool, you know.
Oh,
I know.
gay.
I know I'm gay as fuck.
Alright, let's see. Oh, I get Fortune's Favor and Jim's Glowing Coin. Why the fuck do I have Jim's Glowing Coin?
I don't think any person in the party is straight.
Ah, you see, I'm a
Wait.
bone sexual.
What was Anatole? Wait, Anatole's not straight. He's gay.
He's not gay.
He's
He's
gay.
he's
Questioning.
not gay. He's questioning.
Okay.
He's
Disappointing.
Like he just doesn't know. Sesh up in 12 starts now.
God damn it! Did I actually?
Let me play
Yeah,
let me play the ad.
Maple says the dragon is so cute. QQ. QWQ.
Ah, if I don't know what Maple says, if I just don't look at chat. Oh wait,
it's
no.
just that it's that fucking like joke we have where it's like
Wait.
Anatole might be straight, but him and Ice Skull looking kind of fruity. Wasn't it? It was like some sort of joke like that.
I do not remember. I mean, they are pen pals.
They're broskies. They are broskies.
They were nobles in the same country.
They were nobles.
What?
They were definitely not roommates. Otherwise, things would have happened.
I don't like that insinuation.
Ah,
You don't. I don't know if you know what happened in Ice Skull's backstory, so I won't say.
I do not, but I have a feeling I can guess what happened to that poor roommate.
Anyway, while Void sorts out finishing his level up, session 11 happened a few weeks ago before the Christmas times. Sadka.
Merry Crisis.
We did not get our Christmas Eve special. It was a shame.
I went
But-
to IKEA.
IKEA? What was IKEA?
IKEA. Sorry, I was.
Oh,
saying
god damn it!
I was saying it in my accent. I'm sorry.
I too have been to IKEA.
But
Anyways.
you guys all made your way through this old flooded temple at the bottom of the sea, fighting the strange creatures that lurked within before reaching a chamber of air held back by magic. You flopped your way in and said, "Oh fuck, it's you, and it's him, it's the boy." The enemy
Here
that
comes the boy.
you found out was named Kaio, and he attempted to persuade the group of his moral righteousness. You guys were having none of it, but he did explain that he's the son of the Ocean Mother, and that he was granted this sea many, many years ago. He found himself on the opposite side of the war in heaven to her, and she sent her new daughter, Umi, to destroy him and the nation that he had built. She defeated him easily and sank the islands of his nation, but upon learning that he was her brother, she decided to spare his life, instead locking him away down here. He told them that he wished to rebuild his nation and his people, whose blood still lay dormant within Kalisha. You said "fuck you," called him an entitled brat, and Kaio gave up negotiating, explaining that whether they won or lost, mattered not, because he would escape before they could resurrect Umi. Then a roaring current of water started to be heard around the bubble, and bursting through this wall came a rushing wave of a water elemental. And that is where we begin tonight's session. With some initiative rolls, so remember to click your token. Time to play some music.
Whoop!
Oh, I feel like you guys can hear the fireworks.
Hey, boo.
Fuck yeah.
I can't hear your fireworks.
Maybe on stream.
What?
No,
What time is it over there?
it's 9.
Wow, they get started early.
Ah,
Oh god.
I have extra attack.
I played fireworks earlier.
Me and Ellie are getting litty later. That's all.
How do I?
Are you gonna be on the stream with the other people in that one server?
Nah.
Cool.
What? A 5? That's so unlucky.
I draw. What the fuck do I do in this? There we go.
I'm too nervous
Me.
to join that server.
You did it
properly.
last year.
Yeah, but like that was just because Ellie was there, and I don't think she's interested in doing it either. We were planning on watching Encanto and getting drunk.
Nice.
I love Encanto. I watched.
No wheels.
Shit, I haven't made the goddamn character sheet for this fucking thing. I knew I forgot something. One moment.
Oh,
Wait, it doesn't have any HP. We can kill it.
Let's
That's the only thing it does have.
damn.
Make a wisdom save.
if you guys haven't watched Encanto,
Hit it now while it doesn't have any abilities. Hit it! Ah!
I've watched Encanto. We watched it on Disney Plus on New Year's
No,
Day. It was good.
Watch it on YouTube.
I've only hit the song.
Yeah, I noticed. Everyone likes the Bruno
Right.
song the most, but I prefer the Family Magidal. Or how you
I
have to
just
pronounce
saw
it.
like.
I only know the Bruno song. That's the only song I know.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Oh, no.
I don't like
What can I say except you're welcome?
That's not even Encanto.
And lastly, Kalisha needs her initiative if you want to roll her for it. Whoever's controlling her
Yes.
character.
I think Chloe's
w-
doing it.
Wait, where the fuck is Gleesha?
Should be in your journal.
Oh. Oh, wait, what the fuck happened to Gleesha?
Oh yeah, she got an art update because Adora felt like there was a bit too much booba for stream.
Oh, I mean,
Disappointed.
It's
Looks at
fine.
Umi.
Oh,
Looks
it's completely fine, honestly.
Oh man. You didn't
Oh,
click her
no.
token, which means you can reroll.
Ah, yes,
You're being
good.
nice.
Hang on, let me- I can't click a token.
You can't click. Oh shit! Hang on, isn't it?
None of us can click the token.
No.
What? Represents. Do I need to delete it? And I think I. Well, one moment.
What can I say except you're
Technical
guilty?
difficulties.
I am going to murder.
God, fucking RT Game did a fucking song of that one.
This
Try
is
grabbing that.
game.
I can touch it now. There we
Oh,
go.
Yay.
RT game, yeah.
Beep
Okay, I
boop.
remember it now.
Nice,
that's-
nice. Okay, it's fight time. The water rushes in, and it begins its turn. Let's see what it does. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. This sounds pretty cool.
Just let it die.
Yeah. Okay, so it rushes forward,
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh boy. That's
yeah, this is one of those, and attempts to consume two of you.
4!
I don't no.
Ah, another kinky bitch.
I don't.
So Kalisha and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Kalisha and Yams need to make a strength saving throw.
Yes. Don't worry, I believe in my luck in strength saves. Don't
Did
worry.
someone
So-
say strength?
Ah,
Void.
don't worry about it.
Yams, you
you,
better
what?
fucking show me that design once it comes out. Alright, so Yams manages to save. Well, God, where's my brain today? Right, it made the strength saving throw, which means it doesn't take the damage, but Kalisha does, so I need to roll that real quick. Let's see.
Kalicia's not even here. How is this fair?
Kalisha fucking dies.
Blah 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 blah.
Pop,
Ah,
pop, 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 sad
average.
pop.
Don't worry, she has both the absent player immunity and the fact that she holds the blood of the fucking people that this dude wants to resurrect. So now he's not gonna kill her.
Kind of.
The
I thought Yams escaped.
thing is, both these characters
Okay.
can also breathe underwater, so they are both grappled, but they are not drowning.
No.
Yeah.
I
Good
don't
choice,
think I
bruh.
wanna be near
Breathe
that.
in, lame.
But they are grappled,
I
so
hate,
they'll
I
still need
hate
to
the
escape.
fact that 3 of the party don't need to breathe. I hate that, it's cursed.
Oh, with that, up next is Koira.
I mean, makes sense because.
I'm just gonna first do this just to see if we could get something. No, we can't. Hmm. Now. Yeah. I'm just gonna do a prep round, fuck it.
Mm.
Oh boy,
Um,
she's
bonus-
prepping.
I'm prepping. Fuck you. I'm gonna as a bonus action activate my right. Buzz buzz motherfucker. Okay. And as an action, I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Boost,
then-
boost, boost.
Move 15, 20, 25 over here.
You
That's it.
skillfully run around the danger.
Yes,
And Anatole, it's up to
to
you.
try to spread the
I
party
am
around.
also
Anyways,
going
that's my
to
turn.
skillfully run behind it. Hold on, let me just...
Time to die, monster.
Then I am going to get Angie mode,
Angie.
and I'm going to attack it with my halberd. And I'm gonna Great Weapon Master it.
Ooh,
Never mind.
that's a 12. What was that? 12 to hit.
12 minus 5 to hit.
Oh, a 12 minus 5. Yeah, no, that does not hit.
Exactly. I
Then,
have an extra attack.
oh, an extra attack. That's
I'm
that's
just
a
gonna-
9 minus 5.
I'm gonna turn that off next turn.
Yeah, just hit normally.
That I
Come.
like being big bonk.
Kalisha is trapped,
We need
grappled. But grappling doesn't really mean shit. It just means that you can't move. You can, if the is grappled, you can escape. You can use your action to attempt to escape.
No,
It's up to you, Void, and
Ah.
the team, and the team.
I think
Well, then
we
let's
need
see.
her out of there if possible.
What the fuck is Adora's meta magics? Hang on. They not have their meta magics written down?
I don't think
No.
I've ever seen Adora use meta magic.
They don't have any written down. Ah! Wow, with the power of knowledge! Hmm?
Do we know Adora's meta magic?
I'll be honest, I don't know what Doris met.
Fine, I'll go with it! Here we go! Alright! Ray of Frost! Wait, no.
Hang on, I'm getting a knock at the door.
Shocking Grasp.
No, okay. How do you say
Hi, I'm back.
Don't forget
Africa,
to
fuck
Marshall.
Ah,
Africa,
yes.
fuck you.
Abracadabra!
Oh, you used Ray of Frost.
Crop, Shocking Grasp. Okay, never mind, it
sure.
didn't even
No,
show
that's
the
a terrible
I was
idea.
showing up. Hang on.
Water does Shocking Grasp but doesn't conduct because it doesn't specify in the spell, it's fine.
Not us. Hang on, I can
Yes.
find Shocking Grasp. There it is. Bam.
Ah!
Do it. It's not going to do it,
save
apparently.
DC.
How much damage does it? 1d8. There we go.
Yes, DA plus 4, so that is
Oh, it's a melee.
proficiency.
Oh, it's
5,
a
6,
melee
7.
spell attack. Yeah.
Yeah, so 1d20 plus 7, 1 second.
Go ahead.
I have a harpoon.
We gave it to you, remember?
So
Yeah, you picked up a harpoon off one of those dead things, I think.
Oh, okay.
26.
No, it was like we bought it from the shop.
Damn, son. Now that's a hit. Roll your damage.
1d8. Do. And with that, I will apply a curse.
Ooh.
Right, 1 damage, but I will then apply a curse onto this creature.
It also cannot take reactions until its next turn.
So, one origin is this. When you hit a creature with a cantrip, or when a creature fails to save or throw against your cantrip, you curse the target until the end of your next turn. Once per turn, when you cast a spell, you can trigger the curse if the spell deals cold or lightning damage to the cursed creature or forces it to move. Alright. Since we're gonna have wait, does Dora not have any fucking cold spells?
Should.
Yeah. Ah! Any lightning spells? No!
Should.
They have slow, vampiric touch, hold person, pyrokinetics, enlarge, fog cloud, burning hands,
I
grease
mean,
shield,
the
and
curses,
Chaos
the
Bolt.
curses for the subclass affect only cantrips.
It says specifically once per turn when you cast a spell, not cantrips.
Yeah,
Actually.
it's only cantrips. You can't
Okay.
use the curses on normal spells, so if you use it on a cantrip, it's gonna work. So she should have ice and lightning cantrips.
Okay, because it says spells and not cantrips, so that's confusing.
On her profile or something, because I played one before
I'm-
and it specifies cantrip specifically.
I'm reading the classification at the moment. Sea sorcery.
What sorcery?
See,
Sea sorcery.
it's a UA one. Cold damage, if it affects it, that speed is reduced. If you already lightning damage, takes additional lightning damage.
Lightning
until
damage takes additional damage. Ice damage reduces speed. Force damage pushes it away.
Yeah.
But I remember it being cantrips like if you check on like 5e tools or something.
Yeah, hang on. Because,
It would be too powerful if it was every spell.
yes,
I'm-
because
I'm useless right now.
my idea was if they had any damage and affected spells for them, I would be able to quicken spell. Let's see. View all.
I'm
See.
tempted to order a Subway.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's see. Wait, are they CUA?
I think. Maybe.
Yeah.
There is
Okay.
no other sea sorcerer.
Oh yeah, it's once per turn when you cast a spell, not a cantrip. So basically, it can be a cantrip, it can be a spell. It doesn't have to just
Was
be
it?
cantrips.
Wait. Did it become official?
No,
At some
this
point?
is UA.
I'm
It-
confused.
it does
doesn't
specify-
matter. It's up to Patty.
Yeah,
It's up
spell.
to Patty then.
For now, we'll roll it as Void sees it, but if it's OP, we'll change it to just, actual spells.
Well, they don't really have the spell to do it, so for now, I don't know which meta magics they have, so I'll go with to abide your choice. Quicken spell, slow.
Oh, did you slow? Okay, so what are you doing here? Are you slowing it?
Yes.
Okay, it is slowed. Wow.
Well, no, as in the spell.
As in the spell? Oh, do you
Yes.
wait? Are you getting the spell or what? I don't know what goes on here.
Casting. It's casting.
Casting.
as well.
Oh, you're casting it. Okay, so it needs to make a
Yes.
spell save. Against. God, where is the fucking?
Don't really have to put down an aura when there's one creature.
A wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Ba 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 ba. That's a 1.
Oh.
It
Alright.
is slowed.
Yes.
You can only take one action a turn. It doesn't get any more reactions.
Oh, we're bullying it like the
Minus
what's
2
it-
AC and minus 2 to dex saves. Alright. It's the opposite of haste, basically. And martial check, because I know you were going to scream at me for that. So...
Yes, yes, I will.
Ah. Martial check. Boop, boop.
Me forgetting to do them can be read as in-character
19.
behavior because I'm raging.
Okay, there's not much to this thing. But you have a choice between water form or freeze.
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 Oh, freeze sounds nasty.
Yes.
Oh.
Its speed is reduced. Ah. So, okay.
Ooh.
Deal cold damage.
And with that, Yams, it's your turn.
I would have Ray of Frost, but ranged attack within 5 feet is a big no.
You attempt to slap
I
the
can
water
do it.
twice. You miss the first punch, which is strange because you're in it.
The thing is also like,
And sadly, you miss the second slap as well.
No.
Is that all you have?
Yabs! Yabs!
That is your turn.
Yabs!
Don't you have key points you can extend?
Yeah, for flurry of blows.
Not today.
Okay.
Okay.
Rose.
Mm-hmm. It's my turn to play the Xbox. I'm going to...
Wait, not yet?
Wait, what?
Oh, never mind. Sorry, I think she's saying
Okay.
not yet,
Not
as
using
in
it
not using it.
yet.
Okay.
Understood. Back to you, Rose.
Okay, what was I doing? I'm fighting, am I hiding behind this?
Sorry, I got food in my mouth. 1 second.
Am I currently still
What did
hiding,
you
or-
order? Was it Burger King again?
I remember that we don't have a Burger King in Merthyr. Do you think we're what? Rich?
What did you get then?
Cooked food from my house.
Yes,
Anyway.
cook food.
You are currently hidden. I think you remember. I think you said that you wanted to hide behind that last time.
Poggers. Okay, I use my hunter's mark. I mean,
Yep.
and I am going to harpoon. I'm gonna throw it.
A harpoon.
Yes. This here I have a +6 to attack. Okay.
Yep, and it has a minus 2 AC.
Oh no.
A 10. Oh yeah, it did have a -2 to AC. Okay, 1 second. I forgot for a moment. Hey Yams, you did hit one, but when you hit, you feel that the damage wasn't as much as you thought it was.
Oh god, its
Yeah,
AC is
resistance.
12.
Wait, no.
As resistance to physical, I figured. The issue is, if I slippity slap it, I'm gonna hurt Yams and
Wait,
I mean, we're behind it, and they're at the front of the creature, right?
Yes.
You're
wait,
correct.
a 10,
yeah, but I deal lightning damage, and it might.
It basically it only conducts lightning if the spell specifies it does.
It's not the spell. It's Crimson Right.
Does it specify that it conducts?
It doesn't say anything.
Then it doesn't conduct.
Fair enough. Daddy
Because
rolls it, so it never
Feat-
specified it.
oh,
Yeah.
because features should specify if it does things like Firebolt says that stuff will catch on fire.
Mm-hmm.
It would specify if the electricity conducts through water or does stuff like that.
I have ruled it otherwise in the past, but you know, we'll see.
It just says that my right damage, the additional damage it deals is lightning damage. That's all it says.
Rose,
Yeah, I missed it.
So it's up to Patty.
you did in
Yeah.
fact miss it.
With a +6 too, that's so sad. Well,
Is that your turn?
I'm gonna go here. Wait, is this the ground?
That is like a fountain.
Okay, I'm hiding behind you. I mean, I can't action hide. Wait, I have cunning action.
You do. You're a rogue.
I forgot.
Yo.
Cunning.
Hunter's Mark is a bonus action.
Can I cunning action? Wait, what's cunning action?
Oh wait, Hunter's Mark's a bonus action though, so.
Fuck, right? No, it's fine. It's fine.
If you just stand there enough, it won't notice you.
No, I get half cover, so it's fine.
Fortnite dance.
You are in half
cover.
cover.
Yeah. Okay.
Plus 2 AC, plus 2 dex
Fine.
saves.
And my
Skeletons.
turn. What is it?
You're up, Skeleton.
Bakamitai! Ah! I see.
Dame, dame.
Dame, dame! Dame-o! Dame-o!
yo.
Suki dade! Suki de! Suki de!
It turned around.
Yeah. Let's see if I got any good
Why is it
old-
spinning?
It may be spinning, but I too will spin at maximum velocity. Yes. Well, anyway, I will now hit you with my good old scythe here.
Damn, it spanned so fast I couldn't see it.
Well, that was my first attack. Here's my second. Ha! 13.
You hit, but
Ah,
not for as much
I
as you thought.
smite. Yes, I use my smite. For second level.
Use it.
Is it undead or a fiend?
It is not.
Okay. Bit. Ah,
6 radiant
6.
damage. You feel like that did the damage you expected it to.
I rolled a 1 on damage pain.
Palu, that was too quick. What the hell?
I hit you with my tears.
The picture inside. One sec.
And now I do martial.
Well done. I guess you get to know what water form is now.
Yes.
Wow, what a surprise.
It's a hostile space. It can be everywhere.
Almost
Wow.
like this- Almost like this thing's from the monster manual.
Wow.
From now on, those checks will give you meta knowledge instead. Like its HP, its AC, etc.
Why, thank you, voice in the sky. And turn.
Now it's the water elemental's turn, which means can. Oh wait! At the start of each turn of the at the start of each of the elemental's turn, each target grappled by it takes more damage.
Ah.
It's damage time.
Bro, I'm so happy a shirt I ordered arrived. It has an opossum on it and it says existence is pain.
That's a 14, which brings Kalisha down to 0.
Ah.
Kalisha's unconscious.
Oh.
I'm just gonna post the spell again to show that you can pull them out if you want.
1, 2, other side.
Anyway. Now it's his turn, and it can only take 1 attack. And I need to check if it can do the thing again. It doesn't get that back, so it's going to take a slam attack against Anatole.
Come here, big boy. Fuck!
11 bludgeoning.
Oh no, my hubris.
Here.
And now
No,
it's
no.
Kora's turn. Mortis, are you there?
Mortis.
Of course, it's my turn when I go get some food. Damn it. Ah, gonna move over here, and then I'm just gonna bonus action hex on it first,
Mm.
and then first attack, Sliminy Slam.
That's a hit.
Second attack misses, and 5 necrotic additionally. So you calculate that because I don't know if it's vulnerable to lightning or not.
It
So you
isn't.
have a lot of math to do here.
Yeah, no, all the damage has been done. That was a 9
I
plus
also-
4, but you
I
felt
also
like the
marked
9 didn't do as much.
Yeah, I figured.
God damn it, Millie, get the packets away from the mic!
Sorry, it is away
I
from
also
the mic.
Marshall.
It's on the opposite side of my desk.
You learn nothing.
Fuck you. And my turn.
Anatole, do something.
I'm gonna pull Kalisha out. I'm gonna like stick my halberd in there for like to... You know, like I'm gonna grab it by the blade end, right? And like push her out with the other end. Like with the stick end.
Yes.
Good thinking. Attempt to do so with a strength check.
Fuck yeah. Let's go! Fuck!
You just poke her in the head.
Does that count as an action? Is that just an action?
That is an action.
Fuck.
I thought
I
it was a
love-
strength save.
No, strength save. Strength save
No,
is
it's a
for
check.
them.
Oh,
Check.
Strength check
I mean,
for people
Because I'm trying to
outside.
push him out.
okay.
I'm a barbarian. I don't have bonus actions.
You used it to rage.
Exactly. I've already raged. I'm angry right now.
Cause,
Oh wait, doesn't
I
that mean I
thought
have
this one-
advantage? That means I have advantage if I'm raging.
Yes.
You do have
Let me do it-
advantage.
Let me do it again.
Wait,
Is that better?
it's not enough.
Fuck. Okay.
Well then, Kalisha's unconscious. Can you make her a
There's,
death save?
I thought fucking because it says make a DC. Okay, I thought that was strength. Yeah,
Patty,
Good.
can you just-
because you would have because you would like literally have a plus
Actually-
6 to your strength save.
As it reaches her turn, Kaio says, "Spare her life. Keep her safe." And she sort of like drifts into the center, and she will no longer need to take any death saves, but she is unconscious.
Oh, she got pot armor.
Ah, plot armor.
Plot armor, because the character isn't here, the player isn't here.
Yeah.
yes.
And also, it
Bah.
kind of makes sense.
What are you doing inside?
It's your turn, Palu Yams. You yassifying albedo.
Why are you so... What? Okay.
Can you try and escape? You can try to escape the grapple. It is a
Action.
yeah, it's a strength save. There's no strength save. It's a strength check. It's a strength check. There we go. You made it. Bloop. Congrats. You use your action to get out. You still have bonus actions and class features and shit like that. You can do that.
Damage. Yeah. I'm making sure that my Divine Smite macro is actually correct.
8 radiant damage.
Mm.
End turn. Rose, it's your turn.
Well, I see. I take I use my what is it called? I forgot how to rogue.
Cunning
On
action.
an action.
Cunning action to bonus action hide.
Make a stealth check.
I will not. Where is it?
Yeah, Pally. My smite was meant to do an extra D8.
Oh, let's go away! I'm invisible. Okay, I just hope my. Well, since I
It does an extra. Your smite did an extra d8.
Yeah. The macro was 1. It was counting it for first level.
Okay, roll d8. Roll d8, man.
There you go. Yeah, just 3 extra.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
I'm back to you, Rose.
I throw a harpoon. How many harpoons do I have? I think I only had 2.
Yes.
Because
No,
2
it's fine.
D8.
I'm just gonna use my short bow.
A short bow.
Yes.
That's a hit.
Mm.
For 6-9.
Wait,
Nice.
let me roll my
Five.
hunter's mark. Is that how it works? I forgot. Let me check.
You do roll a hunter's mark every time you hit the thing that you
This creature
Blah,
is
blah, blah,
enraged
blah.
with the spell ends. Do an extra 1d6. Okay, whenever. Yeah, so let me. It's there.
Yes.
Here's the extra 1d6. Ooh, max.
Man, you feel like the piercing damage didn't really do all that much, but then all those extra things slapping it made up for it.
Pow, pow, pow. Pa, ha, ha, pow.
And is that your turn?
Yes.
Then, Skeleton 6.
Ah! It seems there was a glitch in my safe! But don't worry, because I will continue to actually help my friend! I use my action! Strength check.
Strength check.
Alright.
14 or higher.
Say... No. How the fuck do I do a strength check
You,
again?
you literally just click
click the
strength.
weird strength.
Oh, okay. Boop boop.
That's a strength check.
Beep
Plop.
boop.
She flops like a fish next. Well, she doesn't because she's unconscious, but she's broke free.
Ah! Well! It's moving her in action as well.
It's moving her is double movement.
Ah, yes, so it's movement in order to drag someone. Cool.
Mhm.
Hmm. Ah! Who the fuck is the healer again?
We don't have one.
Yeah. Let me check my inventory.
I have a potion of healing.
How can we be a D&D party without a healer?
It's fine, it works.
Fine, I guess I'll just fucking cry.
Yeah,
Do you have your lay on hand?
Yes, but it's an action.
And
I've used it. I.
say
I'll
that
just
it's our
Drag it
plan.
here.
you push her around.
She's a fish anyway. I'll just flop her like that.
You sure she'll be safe?
No, and I need to make a marshal before I enter. Do I even have anything I can bonus action?
Pure
People.
paladin.
You learn
13.
nothing.
Any bonus? Ah, I actually do.
Oh.
But you'll have to wait. It's a surprise.
Ah, okay. Then it's the elemental's turn.
As I just cast the spell on myself. We do. There you go.
Thunderous Smite. The first time you hit with a melee weapon attack during the spell's thunder damage to the target. Nice.
Yes.
And it must succeed a strength saving throw or get pushed away. Anyway, this thing does not gain back its powerful thing. So instead, it's going to smack...
Hit me.
It hits Anatole.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna roll a thing. It hits Mortis. Koira.
Yes, yes, it does.
For 8
Okay.
damage.
That's a lot.
Oh, also it gets 5 ice damage because I had Armor of Agathis on.
Dun dun dun. It takes
And
5 ice
it takes
damage.
5 cold damage. Yes.
5 cold damage, and it gets its speed reduced by 20, which means that it's now got 0 movement because of slow. It is frozen in place. Koira, your turn.
Ooh. Why, hello. I'm just gonna smackety smack it again. Do I get advantage now because it's frozen in place, or is it just?
No, it
matter.
just can't move. It's still like it's like
Okay.
the tail of it is stuck in the floor. 9 plus 4.
I
please.
wonder if our attacks now hit because it's actually solid.
No.
Twice. That's first and second hex damage. There you go.
Good hits. It's down to half HP.
I love that cat emoji.
Woohoo.
I chill.
Meow.
Winky face.
So every time I see something, I just remember that one TikTok with the guy who's like, "What a disgusting creature," or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hey, I fixed it. There we go.
Anatole.
Please, for the love of God, let me hit. Please.
No.
Please. You know,
I believe in
So-
you.
fuck it.
Reckless attack, let's go!
Oh, wait a second. I just remembered. Kalicia's unconscious. It's no longer slowed. Anyway,
Let's go, baby!
Jesus.
It's placebo.
The first one hits.
Bap pow.
Jesus Christ. Okay, walk me through it. What you just did.
Ancestral Protector's next turn, that target has disadvantage on any attack roll that isn't against me.
Cool.
And when it hits a creature other than me, that creature has a resistance to the damage of the target's attacks.
Yes.
Nice.
We're all barbarians now.
We're all barbarians now.
Family. Family.
Family.
Look at me. I'm the barbarian now.
I'll put a
How
thing
would
that
Adatole's
represents.
curse work on Skeleton 6? Would it work on Skeleton 6? He
don't know if
doesn't have eyes.
I don't know if Skeleton 6 can even feel anything.
Can he feel?
Feel sadness.
Does Bone have feeling?
Kalisha is unconscious. Yams, you're
Depends
up.
on the bow.
Oh my fucking god, please.
Every time I want to laugh, I have to hit my funny bone. Ha 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 ha.
Shut the fuck up.
Commit PvP on the DM.
What's the funny bone? Is it actually real?
Then you can regain
Yes.
that key point. Don't worry, Yams.
Although it doesn't exactly make you laugh, it just hurts.
It's called a funny bone because the term is the actual bone is called the humerus.
It's called the funny bone because
Oh,
it's funny when
humorous.
people get
I
hurt.
get it now.
God.
I've not hit my funny bone in
Ah.
years. It's like I feel like the funny bone only exists when you're a kid, like back when sinking.
To your
quick-
sunbelt.
Back when
Yes.
quicksand was a real threat.
When we actually went outside.
19, that's a hit. 9, that does not hit. 4 radiant damage. Key point. 1 more sunbolt.
Let's go.
That's another hit.
Mm.
We take those. End turn. I end my turn. Draw your last pathetic card. Wait, no, that's Kaiba speaks. I'm doing the Yama Yugi voice, but it's Kaiba who says that.
Whose turn? It's
Anyway,
me.
Rose.
Aha!
My deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba.
And someone
it
heal
does
the
have-
dying woman.
The unstoppable Exodia.
I do not have. I do not have a healing potion. I used it, so.
You can stabilize them.
But they're already unconscious.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're,
did I-
they're stable.
They're
They're
already
stable. They're just
okay.
unconscious.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
But like, I don't. I don't think it's fair to make them do death saves if the player's not here. So.
Yeah.
It's true,
So.
and it makes narrative sense in this case.
Yes. Painfully, I bonus action hide, and then I shoot again.
Hide for me. Make a stealth check.
No, wait, shit, you're right. Did I?
Also,
Yeah, we
technically as a rogue, you're supposed to change hiding places every time that you break stealth. But you know,
Remember, you can always use steady aim if you just want advantage on your attack.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You know what? Okay,
Smart.
fine. I use steady.
It reduces your movement to 0.
Okay, I'll just.
congrats.
I'll just stay there. Use steady aim. Do I just hit it again or what?
Yeah, roll it again because now you have advantage.
I mean, it's okay. It got better.
Well, we used the first roll though because it's advantage.
What? It's
Um,
19.
Advantage use is highest.
Oh, wait, does it?
Yes.
Yes.
Second and 19.
I thought it takes because I thought it takes the first.
No.
Never mind.
It's advantage.
It's advantage.
True.
Uh,
9 and 9.
And then my hunter marks. Let me roll it. 3. Boom.
You're smacking it.
Smacking it.
It's
Boom.
getting low. It's looking like water still.
That bottle be looking fresh though.
Sort of like just rushing around in a circle. It's got that frozen tip on the end, which is really annoying.
Yeah. And Rose is gonna like take that bitch. And I turn.
West side, south, skeleton 6.
I hit.
He hits.
Alright, what the fuck is my safe macro again? There it is. Boodoo. That's a miss.
Miss. That's a hit.
My divine smite procs. Well, my smite thunder smite. So 2d8. Cool. So this first time you hit with melee attack, your weapon rings with a thunderous 300 feet boom, deals 2d8. Additionally, the target of the creature must succeed on a strength save. So strength save DC 14.
Strength save.
Oh.
And
Damage.
takes 12 thunder damage.
Let's go.
Yes, plus my scythe damage, so 15, and I add
Already done that.
the divine smite. Second level. That's my last spell slot for second level. So, beep boop.
9. It's still standing. The
Ah.
thunder smite that explodes off your weapon sort of echoes around this very, closed bubble of air. Everyone's ears are ringing.
Ah, but I do not have ears.
You suddenly grow them.
Not again.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Wait, what the fuck have I been doing? I shield of faith myself.
Plus 2 bonus OC. Anyway, this thing moves 5 feet up to here and activates its whelm. Please make me strength saving throws.
Does the advantage apply to saving throws?
I don't think it does.
No, but it would take half damage if the bludgeoning anyway. So.
That's a
Suck
save.
on my knob.
mean,
I
if
just-
you're offering.
But you're still grappled. Mortis, a saving throw, please.
Give me a Keith.
That's a save. Neither of you take any damage. And that's its turn. Kyra, you're grappled. You're in it. What's she gonna do? Oh god. Those are 2 hits. Let's see what happens. Will it be enough? Oh my god. It's exactly
this.
enough.
They made the save, right?
Oh,
They did make. As this
They get
thing,
pushed out.
the water suddenly. Actually, they don't get pushed out. On the thing it says, on failure, target takes the damage. If it's large or small, it's also grappled. Wait, actually, that might be a case. I
Yeah.
don't know if that's like a connection to the
if the
previous
saving-
sentence.
If the save and throw is successful, the target is pushed out of the elemental space.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, well, anyway, doesn't matter because the thing
Doesn't
shakes. It bubbles. And finally, the water elemental sort of. God damn it.
Turns
I
into
can
water.
breathe.
Flattens
Yeah.
into a puddle and dissipates. And there, in the middle of where it was, is the soul shard.
the flattening.
I take it and I put it in my bag of holding and then flip off the dude.
I can't believe Snorlax used Stomp. Anyway, heals 25 on on the unconscious person.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Oh god.
Pop! Hi, I'm Kalisha!
Stop!
Knock it back out! Knock it back
Stop.
out!
It's me, Coconut Dog, I'm back!
Oh
No, stop this.
I'm from the other campaign!
Hate that.
Ah,
Sort of, Kaio sort of like looks disapprovingly at you all and just says, "It matters not. This cage that contains me is already buckling, and almost for effect, the cage flickers slightly.
hey, there's
you
a
won't-
fucking enemy here!
Oh, yes, hi, it's me, the PPEG.
Uh,
Oh,
I
I
shoot.
didn't see you.
I shoot my crossbow.
It once again pings off the fucking...
Ah!
You will not be able to erase my sister. And soon enough I will escape from here. And when I do, the first thing I will do is hunt each and every last one of you.
Shut up, stinky head. You suck.
What? Why do they always have family issues? Like, can't you just...
What do you think it's like being a demigod? Come on, of course we have family issues.
I don't know, but this is annoying. Can we go now?
Yes! We can go and leave, family issue person here, I believe.
No, don't worry about it. He's just a spoiled brat.
True! Wait, where did we even come from?
And
What?
suddenly, the fucking the thing over here. Wait, is that in the darkness for you?
Where it is? Here?
Wait, no, actually, I think that's not in thing. By here, where you see the rubble to your right, the rubble sort of like falls away because of the whole, water elemental that rushed through it earlier, and you have a path out.
I hear the Zelda music.
Wow, it's the quick way out of the dungeon.
Ah,
Who would have thought?
well, or I
You
can
want to
release
go
it as...
completionist and explore this room here?
That's if you can still explore if you want to.
I wanna explore.
Sure, we can go around and explore as this weird daddy issue man over there watches us.
Yeah, is he here? Is he
He's just
okay?
sitting there. He crosses his legs. And I start using the rubble to build a little Lego house around Kai. You begin building a Lego house
I
slowly.
wanna help. I wanna help.
I'm gonna building a Lego house.
Over here.
Am I in water?
You
Yeah,
are
just,
back in
just
the
surround
water.
them in like rubble. Just why not?
The sad thing is, this little house amounts more than what he'd ever do. This little house is more grand than anything he could ever achieve.
Looks around at the building that's
So
from his
true.
people.
I look at this. What is this?
The Lego house is more impressive. Suck my dick.
What do you look at?
This.
Ah, that's a statue.
Mm. Would you mind
seems
if I
to
just
have-
take your statue?
He does not say a word.
I'll take that as a yes. I take the statue.
Make a strength check.
Don't we need the gem? Doesn't he still have the gem?
You
I
have
do
the
have
gem.
the gem. The gem was in the elemental. I got it.
Swag. Let's go.
Paper.
Rose is
Yeah.
gone.
You attempt to lift the statue. It's very heavy. You feel like you'll never get this off the ocean floor.
Mm. It isn't about bringing it up. It's about setting an example.
Oh.
You feel like you might be able to take it outside.
I take it outside. Goodbye. He leaves.
Boing.
Rose continues to explore alone in this dungeon that had enemies in it.
Huh. Do I see any out thing? Is this a piano?
That is a rotten old piano. Everything seems to be broken within it.
Nothing inside. Is there anything inside?
There are broken strings.
Yeah.
It's a piano. It's not a storage device.
Well,
You look around this
it's-
corner. And you realize why you shouldn't explore dungeons alone.
Oh fuck! I'm
Oh
running.
shit. I accidentally closed the tab.
I'm running. I'm running.
You start running. The things start running after you.
God damn it, Rose.
I don't know you had monsters there. I think we finished this dungeon. Rose fucking eating. Yeah.
Just walk out because I have no idea what's happening.
Guys, we need to get out of here.
I did it. I transferred some good old statues on the outside. I freed them.
We need to get out of here quick.
Why?
There's monsters.
Ah!
Did you
What type?
did you just
No.
Sighs and walks off.
come on, let's go.
Or swims off now.
Swims. Swim.
What? Were they undead?
Swim, 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 swim,
Flip
swim.
flip
They
me.
undead.
Flip me, I'm walking backwards.
Same!
You moonwalk out of there.
Have you ever heard of this thing called Orange Justice?
Father flip
Aren't
me?
you glad I didn't say apple?
And
Flip
just like
me,
that,
daddy.
you leave the temple. You walk back along through the ravine with the broken, destroyed houses to the anchor that had been placed down. And I guess you begin to start climbing up it. Or swimming up it, in the case of people who
I
aren't
mean,
too
you
heavy.
can swim, but there's two people who actually have to climb because they're too heavy.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Wait, is no, Skeleton 6 isn't too heavy, right? He could probably... Well, actually, he's also not buoyant, he's bones.
I have heavy armor.
Yeah,
I-
Bones would have the armor on, so.
True.
Ah! I'm buoyant inside my head.
Head
And
empty.
as you
Head
And as you
empty.
climb back
no
up-
thoughts.
As you climb back up slowly, starting to feel a little sick from the decompression. You climb back overboard, on board, in fact, to the ship.
Skeleton 6 froze up.
What are you setting up?
It's just dry heaving.
It's just water.
Ah! I hate it when I get water in my skull. It feels like I have a brain again.
Successful journey.
No!
Oh,
I take.
well, I guess we're all
Skeleton's-
fucked then.
I take his
Yes.
head.
You taking his head off?
Yes, I'm taking his head
Mate.
off.
Make it athletics.
Captain, can we
Contest in
go?
Athletics.
Athletics?
Contest.
Okay. Oh, you know, I'm getting way too
Sleight of hand his head
Sleight
off.
of hand!
Goes
Aw.
about preparing the ship to set sail.
It was successful. We got the gem.
He bats your hand away. No! Stay back.
Ah, perfect. It seems that we might be able to fix this place after all.
Anatole like takes off his hat and kind of just wrings it to like dry it.
Rose, allow me to be a sad protagonist for once. As I look off and towards the sea, I feel the wind upon my skin. Once again.
Why don't you T-pose at the like up here?
Yes, I was actually about to do that.
Yeah.
As I T-pose. Have any of you seen Titanic?
What's Titanic?
Well, Titanic was once this thing called a man. He was a man known as Titanic. He knew all sorts of lore around the world. He travelled into an iceberg, smashed his face in. This was his favorite pose.
Are we
Mhm.
are we going?
Let's
Are we
go.
traveling?
I
Sailing?
think I'll pull up the sails. And the boat begins to move.
Wherever you are. Oh, book. Beep boop.
You move along the ocean, back on your 2-day trip to the temple. The
Language learning
captain
time.
stays up constantly, trying to get you back faster, knowing that there is a ticking clock behind.
I help.
But you do have some time for language learning over dinner.
Hell yeah.
Yay!
Everybody make me what did I do? Hang on.
It was
God damn it.
intelligence.
Intelligence checks, and I forgot what DC I gave.
Who is being giving an advantage? Like Yams and
It's Yams and Kalisha who gives advantage to 2 people.
Yeah, but whom are they giving advantage to?
Yams, who would you like to give
How many
advantage
times
to
can
today?
you-
Yams,
roll,
I
by the
helped you build a house. I
Uh,
helped you build a Lego house.
You'll be able to do it twice today because
Hey.
two lessons over 2 days.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, 2 times? Alright.
Anatole is gonna get advantage.
There we go.
One moment.
Who's getting advantage the first day and the second day from Kalisha though?
Kalisha will make a roll of the dice.
I guess the 18 is enough for the second day.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It definitely is because you had advantage. So, let's see here on
Is
the
it one
language
more?
learning charts.
Yeah, it's one more. Hold on.
Yeah, you get to roll one more.
If anybody has guidance, they can add that.
So, Skeleton 6 gets 2 points towards learning the language
Beep boop.
with 2 successes. Anatole gets 1 success and gets to learn one no swear word.
One new
You-
swear word.
You get 1 point into your learning. Rose succeeds twice and gets 2 points. And Mortis succeeds twice, but one's a natural 20, so they get 3 points.
Hey.
How many points do you need, Max, to learn the language?
Tell me how much you have, and I'll tell you, because you're not supposed to know.
5.
3.
4.
Wait,
Congratulations to Skeleton 6, who is now fluent. Not fluent, but can at least hold up a conversation in Primordial. You can add that to your languages.
Bleep blop, bleep bloop bloop, bleep
Hold
bloop.
on, where is it?
Yeah, how does he talk without any lips? Also,
He's
I
sorta
just
like-
noticed. Why did I only
clapping
just
his
notice
teeth
you changed
together.
your fucking name to Yami Dodger Valor?
I don't.
I love it.
I didn't load it here. Interesting. I swear I read it somewhere.
Is that Yams' actual,
Yeah. Yami Dodger.
canonical last name now? Dodger? Yams Dodger?
I kind of love that.
Alright, there we go. And out. There we go.
Congratulations. Everybody else, you're getting there.
Ah, I'm beginning to understand. Bleep, bloop, 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 bleep, bloop, bloop.
Every time that you have to like start speaking it, you have to put like Vaseline on your bony teeth to try and get like a pop.
I have to use the ocean water. What?
I mean, can he just clack his teeth instead?
There's so
it's
much
like-
in the pop, though. There's different amounts of air that you have to.
Ah, you see.
I imagine the clacking is like the equivalent of talking in like a southern accent. Like it's a different dialect, but he still knows how to speak it.
It's very broken, but he can speak the language now.
Ah, I mean the minty quelling. Right off it.
God damn it! No, Welsh is Elvish in my world.
Ah, I passively know.
I'm something of an elf myself.
I'm something of a Welshman elf. Ah,
Anyway, in high spirits, you make your way back to the island, and eventually, you get back to the temple.
we never mind Hoffy Kamrai, Gakas my diffless.
I gather you up, so I can copy and paste. Nope, that's the first time you went to the temple where it's all dark and not lit up. Let me go to the other one. There we go. Forgot the captain. Because he wants to come in. He wants to see.
Beep boop.
And done. Let me drag you all over. Oh, God, now I need to stop the fucking... the ship ambience.
Booba.
Find some normal ambience.
Ooga.
As you start walking up the steps to the temple, the rain begins to fall, as it seems like a storm is rolling in. You approach the entrance, and also you all get a long rest, of course, I forget, so feel free to reset everything.
Beidou's gone.
God damn it, wait, where's Beidou? Hey, I was always here.
I'm Beto from Genshin
Sure.
Impact.
Hey, it's me,
Sure,
Genshin.
bruh.
Beidou Genshin. As you walk past the priest, it seems like he's been ungagged and he's just sitting there against the tree. He also has a bit of a cloak put over his head so that he isn't so wet in the rain.
Oh, he's still there.
He's still tied up to the tree.
Is no one gonna do anything about that?
King K.
He's a dick. We decided to leave him, remember?
Yeah, but
I feel like it's fair considering what he did, you know?
okay.
You can stay there for like a little longer until fucking Virgo tells us to stop. You know.
He did like kill many people in the village by like not providing healthcare, so kind of a murderer anyway.
What is he, the NHS?
What the fuck, man? No.
He's the opposite.
Ah, just
He's
take
the
some
no
painkillers.
HS. The no
American
HS.
healthcare.
He's
You
the
walk
American
into
healthcare system.
the much warmer indoors. Virgo pops her head out of the floor. And Trent turns around and says, "Ah, brilliant, you're all back. How was it?"
Oh, we almost died.
Gotta just quietly walk up there and places, like, puts the last shard onto the table and just leans onto the wall here.
Who are you again?
Takes out a bottle and starts drinking.
He blinks and then turns around and says, "God, brilliant. I think we'll be able to do this. Finally.
You should
And he
hurry
gath-
up. There's somebody who's going to break out soon and gonna come kill us.
I think we have enough time. And then, as he says time, there is a large crack of thunder. A large crack of thunder. And the sky seemingly turns more a tint of green. And there's a pulse in all of your heads for a moment. Shit, he says.
What do you know? He just
Ah.
takes the shard and puts it back into the bag of holding.
No, hang on. Listen. Ah, shit, this is bad. The ceremony will take some time to complete. I don't know if we have enough time until he gets here. What I'm gonna have to ask is, can you all keep him off? Defend the temple while I attempt to bring her back. If you can hold him off for long enough, or hopefully beat him, we'll be safe.
Chugs the last of a bottle. Empty and just puts it back and says, fine. Is a pirate captain gonna help us at least?
The pirate captains turn over and say, "Which one? Which one?" I mean, no, I was
You're a
I was
pirate?
just- No, I'm not a pirate.
She just
I was
looks
just a
smug.
trader.
She just looks smug.
You guys break the law?
Hun,
That's
Told
illegal.
Hun, I'm famous for breaking the law. I just
don't-
break the law regarding to the rich. You know?
Aren't we all breaking the law?
What are you, communist?
The law?
Anatole sweats a little.
Guys, we can't break the law.
Why are you suddenly having qualms with this? Why now?
Well, I mean, breaking the law is illegal. That means it's bad.
But
I'm
we're pirates. I don't know what you guys expect.
Anatole just sighs, I'm rich, we break the law on a daily basis, it's just that we get away with it.
Hang on, you
Although
guys
he's
have
self-aware.
you guys have qualms with breaking the law? Like, where do you think I got my start in being a merchant?
But you
Well,
can't
you're-
be pirates with a hat.
When you're rich, you can rewrite the laws however you want. I don't
guess that
agree
didn't
with it.
I guess you
Forrest?
I guess it wasn't strong enough to keep you in school, though, huh?
Oh god, the roasting. No.
Can you flip me for a second? Yeah, same reaction.
Dad, if you're rich enough, you can change the law. Ah,
But Trent starts gathering his
got
things
worse.
to begin setting up the ceremony. But over these past sessions, you have managed to save and keep alive quite a few NPCs. They're all quite grateful for that. And in this lead up to this final fight, they all have their own things that they'd like to say to you. So,
Only say to us, not help. What the fuck?
hang on. Do you not think... God damn it.
Motherfucker.
Maybe if you talk to them, you'll find out if they are gonna help you.
Well, Koina did her thing. She asked if the pirate captain is gonna help.
Alright, I'm gonna walk back in.
And then the bantering made me just roll her eyes and leave. She's done her part.
Virgo floats over here and says... to Yams specifically, just says...
ah,
"Listen,
a ghost!
are you still not over this?
No! What the fuck are you? Die already!
Oh my god, shut up, sir. That's so mean. Sorry,
Listen.
how are you doing?
Well, things are not as bad as they were. I talked to him, and he wasn't in his right mind back then. I know he regrets it. I don't think I can
Oh my god, hang on. Sorry.
Yams vibrates as the message receiver inside her.
There's nothing funnier than a phone interrupting Arby.
Can't believe Yams had connection to the WWW, the Warforged Wide Web.
Kevin Bacon comes out of the portal and says, with the EE network, you can even get calls within your cabin.
This is actually the benefit of getting your vaccines, because now you have 5G everywhere you go.
With O2
Yams
Mobile, we will donate exactly the same data amount.
Yams turns around and just says, I am the internet. I can't, I'm so sorry.
Anyway, so you don't need to
No,
take.
please continue.
Okay. Anyway, where were? Yes, things were. I don't know if I can ever truly forgive him, but don't be too harsh on him. But you guys, you did save me from that tower, and you gave me a place to go and people to be with when I thought I'd been abandoned. All I can say is thank you. I can't
you
help.
were abandoned by that bitch ass wizard.
Yes, by that bitch ass wizard.
I think anyone in our position would have done the same thing, but I'm glad you got to some kind of resolution with your dad.
Thank you. I can't do much, but I hope this is enough. And the party are all granted inspiration for the next fight.
Let's go,
Baby!
Oh.
Is that all?
There goes my daughter.
You do not get inspiration for being such a.
Skeleton 6.
Can
I
I,
swear, if we
mime
get
patting
one.
her head?
You can indeed mime patting her head, and she accepts
Woo!
it.
I want to help with the mind pad. She deserves it.
I too. Actually,
We're
not.
going to get you that wish. We promise.
She nods. The
And
captains walk outside and look towards the other pirateer. Well, looks like we're facing the end of the world, huh? Or at least the end of this sea.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, I've lived here all my life. It's a good place to die. But I feel like I'd prefer to finish my promise to my granddaughter first. Get her that money so that she can live a comfortable life. So, you can count us in protecting this temple here. He sort of like kicks it. We'll stand guard at the door. You guys can
Okay.
fight the... Well, I don't even know what this thing is, to be honest.
Spoiled brat.
Does he also wear blue? Have an obnoxious posh accent?
You
He's a
can't
bit
talk
more
about
green.
police like
He's a
that.
bit more green, and it's bitchy about his mother taking away his real estate.
Huh. Strange. But that means he's rich, right? So I have no qualms in beating his ass.
I can't
Rich
help
in a
but
very
feel
specific kind.
slightly, in danger.
I wish I could see the color blue.
This is the exact reason I play nobles. I think it's funny.
Sorry. Beto hears that, turns around. You can't see the color blue?
No! My entire life is in black and white! I'm dead!
Oh. Huh. Anyway.
Is that all?
Also, the
Moving on.
DM thinks that when the cat visited you and the world went black and white, when Death's cat visited
It
you,
already was!
I guess not much change for you.
That's why he
You
didn't
just saw-
react!
You just saw a cat.
You know,
We just saw a cat.
Anyway,
Nice.
but you can count on us. And God fucking damn it, Kalish, the door isn't here for something that I wanted to try. I might. There is an
You
interact.
can stop here and then.
Yeah,
I want
stop
to. Don't worry, because we can come back to it before the thing. We can get. We can do the other interactions and
Alright.
the setup for the fight, and then we can do the But it's an interact because, funnily enough, you saved another person that I didn't think you would.
Wait, he's gonna help? I fucking like we put a bag over his head and it was such a
That's
What was what was
And
that
if-
thing where it was like we were hearing him out and then Anatole just like put the bag back on?
I mean, we promised to bring back Virgo's dad. Of course we're gonna save him, even though we don't fucking like him. We're just still gonna
Yeah.
save him because she needs to bitch slap him for being a horrible father, not us.
Damn it, I wish Adora was here, so... Anyway. But, you can see that Trent is starting to draw circles around, the pool. Before, finally, Yoki starts walking over here to Rose and Skeleton 6.
Okay.
Okay. Listen. You saved my life. I gave you health potions for a reduced price, but also I want to live. So Rose,
Yeah.
would you like to come see what's in the vault?
Oh
Why,
my.
yes, I'd love to. I'd
No,
love to.
no, Peter, don't do it. He's showing you the wine cellar. You're gonna fucking die.
No, I wanna see.
He is going to share his drugstore.
Fuck
You're
yeah.
you're trying
And
to
like-
say that you're giving health potions when they mean absolutely nothing to me.
Edgar Allan Poe reference.
Show me the
What?
vault.
What?
Do not know at
What?
One moment while I swap over to a new map.
Ooh.
Oh god, I have so many tokens, I accidentally just copy and pasted. One moment while I make sure that the right people are here.
Just copy and paste everyone.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Wait, where's the other two? Why didn't you guys come over? Who am I missing here? I'm missing, Anatole. And I'm missing...
Yeah?
no, I got you.
Koira?
No, I got Cora. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
God damn it. I'm literally face blind right now. I
Yeah?
don't know what the hell's going on. No?
Me?
Yes, there we go. Yams. Got it. Right, I'll just throw some people back into their positions. And done. Let me throw you over to this.
Oh,
I feel like
scary.
my vision just expanded.
Wait, what happened here?
What happened here?
Ooh,
Where?
the map was secretly big this entire time.
Yeah, I was
Dun dun dun. It's the path that I've always described. You walking up towards the temple, and the ship is docked in place and everything.
Where is
let
the
me-
giant concrete dog?
The giant concrete dog.
Dock.
Oh, dock. Yeah. I think I used to. Yeah, I did say there was a concrete one, didn't I?
Concrete.
Concrete.
It's a shame. It's wood instead.
Ah, they ran out of finance.
We ran out of finances in the map building section. Anyway, let me know when you're loaded, and
I'm loaded. I'm your mom.
Yoki
Mother?
Yoki slips outside and waits for Rose to follow.
Follows.
Okay, now listen. This, oh, sorry. We built these barriers to fight against the endless hordes of undead. Yes, so this thing in the vault, this is, well, how you say it, my literal life-changing sail. So, though I'm giving it to you, I'm lending it to you. If you break it, you will owe me about 10,000 gold pieces.
I won't break it.
Just take it and shank him. I feel like he's talking shit about undead.
I don't
He
know
moves.
why he decided to trust Rose, but
He moves outside the map to where his ship is docked next to the other ship, and starts rolling something across the planks. Okay, hang on, push. Oh, Jesus Christ, this thing is so... Wait, no, Jesus doesn't exist here. Okay, and there we go. Right, let me show you what this thing is.
I peek over.
You peek over, and there is this. This right here is the latest in Forged Republic cannon engineering. This is the Firejet cannon.
Oh my
It's
god, brother.
Magitech. It is Magitech. It is
Nick
Magitech.
check.
And it is strong. Shut your damn mouth. Magitech existed before Hextech.
What the fuck is this League of Legends?
Like the
That cannon's my
Minecraft.
brother, don't hurt him.
Magitech is literally the name from Final Fantasy XIV. Come on.
Oh my god, League of Legends! Arcane!
Like the Minecraft text deck.
Oh my god.
Rose will,
Now then.
Rose will observe it and she just gives it a little tap. Tap, tap.
Whoa. Hold your horses. This thing can blast a jet of fire about
I'm not,
600 feet, I'd say.
I'm not breaking it, I'm just giving a small tap. Ain't this a little too, heavy to carry around?
Well, it's you and me and this hill. I recommend that we put it on this encampment here.
That sounds good enough.
Then let's start pushing. And that begins happening.
I like how
Why?
Rose is literally like the weakest and she's just pushing.
Skeleton 6 has way more muscles than what Rose does, and he's dead.
His bows
And
are
eventually.
sturdy.
There we go. That should do it. Now, that thing isn't gonna see what hit it.
Well, I'm gonna stay near this week.
Please don't break it.
I won't break
Please.
it. You can
This
trust
is my
me.
new start. I've
No,
lived in
no, you need to tell me.
Ardiabare for too long.
You need to tell me how to use it, though.
Well, it's already loaded, which is why I was scared of you tapping it.
Ah, I see. So what if I...
All you need to do is just press this button on top. It's only got 2 shots, so do not waste them. Also, reloading takes 2 actions, and firing takes 1.
How many ammos do we have?
2 shots, and 1 is already in there.
Okay.
Alright.
I wish you luck. This thing is... It's got a kick to it. I saw them on the fire. I saw them testing it.
Well, Rose hands out her hand. What? I don't know.
Puts out her hand.
Puts out her hand for a handshake.
He clasps it and says, "Just don't die, you know.
No,
I need to get off this island too."
no one's dying on our watch. You can count on us. Thank you.
Don't die, Firehead.
Except for Virgo, because honestly, that's kind of the end
And
goal.
then
But
I lean him closer for a hug.
aw.
No, I am not.
Come on, come on.
That's how I lost my 7th toe.
No, come on. Just a friendly hug. Just a friendly hug.
He sort of just stiffly lets you hug him.
Okay. Let me just,
Oh my god.
what does he have?
One moment, please.
I'm trying to get my free bars on my iPhone when I get close to Yams.
Is that an 8?
You manage to poke around in his pocket, and you find 10 gold pieces.
That is actually sad. I'm not gonna steal it.
That's like one channel divinity, though.
And then he breaks up the hug and says, "Okay, I'm going back where it's safe."
Okay, see you, man.
Oh god, my fucking map. He runs away. And now, you guys have some time for any RP that you wish. Any discussions you want with other NPCs or with each other. You can maybe do a bit of initial planning for the final fights. It's up to you.
What are we facing?
Anatol's just kind of stares at his hand like, it's been so long since I've felt. I'm just wondering if I'm going to have some sort of weird sensory overload when it happens. If it happens.
Yo, same.
Is that your end goal? Is that what you're wishing for, to have a human body?
No. Those meatless bag things are really terrible. I suggest you should try being a skeleton sometime. It's actually pretty nice. When
No,
you're not in
thank you.
eternal torment.
No, thank you.
Ah. Well, I can always get the saw ready. Walks out.
This. You can't just say that and then leave me.
Right. So, Goya, you seem to be the smartest. Got any plans?
She kind of looks at him and just shrugs. She just looks at him and just shrugs.
Yeah.
Hit it until it falls down and stops moving.
Just like any other thing. Aye,
Just
aye.
like any other thing.
Sits in the corner and T-poses as I have to go cook food now.
She kind of comes back in and like approaches Trent and just asks him, "You,
Hey, what is it? He sort of like says over his shoulder as he continues working.
if this endeavor actually succeeds and we bring back this one," she points at the lifeless floating corpse of the goddess, "and we do get our wishes, do we have limits on those?"
Well, she's only a minor god. She's also been asleep for some time. She doesn't have as many followers as she used to. She used to specify in healing magics, so there will be limits, and I don't know how many wishes she'll be able to give out. That was always a maybe. Hopefully, though. Hopefully, though,
So you
the
tricked
most...
us again, didn't you?
I did not trick you again. I said that I would pay you and that perhaps you would be able to be granted wishes from this woman.
So
It's...
that means she would not be able to grant what I would ask of her. Interesting.
What is it that you ask of her?
She just shrugs. It doesn't matter.
Well, there's no use in not asking. After all, you'll have saved her life. Surely she'll do her best.
I suppose so. I can ask, but I'm not going to expect anything.
What's next for you after all this? If you survive, of course.
Depends on if I get my wish or not.
You do like to keep secrets, don't you?
That's how I stayed alive.
Then,
And isn't it something that is in my family? She smirks.
true.
Both of them, apparently.
By the way, the old man outside. You should probably bring him in.
I'm surprised he's not dead at this point.
Fair enough.
And perhaps listen to him.
About what?
I feel perhaps you came too quick to judge him on things. I've listened to him. I've seen him change over these past couple days that he's been away from the whole evil underground, the evil god beneath
Believe
the
me,
water.
Trent, if we judged him wrong, he would not have come here alive. He just
Well
walks
then.
out.
You
Why?
walk out, and he sort of like looks up at you and says, glad to see you're still alive.
Me or everybody. I'm not
Everybody.
really in the mood for it. Whatever. If I untie you, will you punch me or some stupid shit like that?
Listen, I know you think ill of
Just
me.
say yes and no right now, please. I
Fine.
You're fine. I do not
I
care
see
about
that
your
you're
struggles or anything. Please.
fine. No, I will not punch you.
Fair enough. She just unties him. Trent asked me to take you in a safer spot, so you do not get
He gets
become
up.
a casualty. He
Fine.
just helps him up. I am not one to judge others. I do not care what you did and why you did it. That is for you to explain and atone to your child over there. It's not my business.
We've talked.
Good.
She understands. She will not forgive me. I do not forgive myself. But my head, I see. Okay, never mind.
No, I'm moving her because she was
Moving,
helping
okay.
him. So just move him with her.
You
I
move-
can't move him.
Yes,
so.
I see.
This is-
Anyway.
yeah.
My head is a
Okay,
lot.
never mind.
Listen, it's a lot quieter here. The voice
Your
inside
goal
my head.
should be to give this child to forgive you, but do not expect her to forget.
She will not forget, and I will not forget either. But the best I can do currently is attempt to make up for what I helped create. And he looks towards Kalisha. And
Good,
it starts
Because
with
that is the
fixing.
point of not forgetting.
And it starts with fixing that mess. And he walks over to Kalisha, and next week we'll find out what happens there.
Oh no. Oh no.
He shanks her. Just fucking kills her.
And with that,
Or,
I don't trust him.
he does something and she turns into Zaniva.
with that, I think we can end tonight's session, and next week will be the last session
Woo!
of this campaign.
I'm sad.
I hope it happens because next week is Christmas. Next
Oh yeah, you have like Christmas in another week.
Christmas
Wait,
is in a
what?
week.
You have two Christmas?
No, not really. I don't celebrate the Catholic one.
Uh,
I don't celebrate this one either, but I'm here where people celebrate it. I should be there. I'm not doing anything special.
I'm gonna stop.
It's not like a really family gathering or any kind of stuff. So it's just it's setting things on fire. That's gonna be exciting.
Ooh, it sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end the stream.
Nice.